The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is a tale that has fascinated and frightened readers and viewers for more than 2 centuries. It is also one of the most iconic ghost stories in American literature. Written by Washington Irving in 1820, the tale has inspired numerous adaptations, including the celebrated 1999 film directed by Tim Burton called Sleepy Hollow. Both works tell the story of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman, but they do so in unique and distinct ways.
Washington Irving, born in 1783 in New York, is considered one of the founding fathers of American literature. Among his most famous works, in addition to The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, is Rip Van Winkle. Irving has an extraordinary ability to combine elements of folklore, history, and imagination, creating tales that still resonate today.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is set in a quiet valley in Tarrytown known for its legends and superstitions. The main character, Ichabod Crane, is a slender, superstitious schoolmaster who falls in love with Katrina Van Tassel, the daughter of a wealthy farmer. Crane must contend with Brum Bones, his love rival, and most importantly, the fearsome Headless Horseman, who is said to haunt the area.
Tim Burton is one of Hollywood's most distinctive and visionary directors and is known for his gothic and surreal style. In 1999, Burton adapted Irving's tale into a film that captured the macabre and mysterious essence of the original story, but with a personal touch that reflects his unique vision.
The film Sleepy Hollow stars Johnny Depp as Ichabod Crane, transformed from a school teacher into a detective sent to Sleepy Hollow to investigate a series of murders. The film is known for its dark, gothic atmosphere, special effects, and memorable performances, including that of Christopher Walken as the Headless Horseman. The film was a great success with critics and audiences, further cementing Burton's reputation as a master of the macabre.
An interesting aspect of Irving's story writing is that it is inspired by local legends and folk tales of the time. Irving spent time in the Tarrytown region and listened to the stories of the inhabitants, using them as the basis for his narrative.
As for the film, Burton wanted to create a unique and distinctive aesthetic, using lighting and set design techniques recalling Gothic and Romantic paintings. An interesting curiosity is that, despite the story being set in upstate New York, much of the film was shot in England to take advantage of the architecture and landscapes that best suited Burton's vision.
In Irving's tale, Ichabod Crane is described as a funny and superstitious character, a school teacher with a strong passion for good food and ghost stories. Brum Bones, his rival, is a rugged, prankish young man who is the opposite of Crane. Katrina Van Tassel, on the other hand, is a beautiful young heiress courted by the two men.
In the film, the director turns Ichabod Crane into a New York detective with a tragic past and a scientific approach to supernatural events. This change adds a new dimension to the character, making him more complex. Brum Bones, played by Casper Van Dien, maintains his role as a love rival, but with a more shaded characterization. Katrina, played by Christina Ricci, takes a more active and mysterious role, contributing significantly to the film's plot.
Irving's tale is a short, straightforward story that focuses mainly on atmosphere and suspense. The plot revolves around the rivalry between Ichabod and Brum and culminates in the frightening appearance of the Headless Horseman, leaving the ending open to the reader's interpretation.
On the other hand, the film expands greatly the plot, turning it into a more intricate and complex mystery. Ichabod is sent to Sleepy Hollow to investigate a series of murders, and the film introduces a series of subplots and secondary characters that are not present in the original story. This allows the film to explore themes such as science versus superstition, trauma, and revenge.
The tale mainly explores themes of superstition and fear of the unknown. The figure of the Headless Horseman represents the dark and unexplained forces that threaten the tranquility of everyday life. The story suggests that superstitions can have real power over people, regardless of their veracity.
The film, while maintaining these themes, introduces further reflections. Ichabod Crane, with his scientific approach, represents reason and progress, but he still must confront supernatural realities that challenge his worldview. The film also explores the theme of revenge and forgiveness, adding a deeper emotional dimension to the story.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is a work that has been able to transform itself through different mediums while keeping its power and appeal intact. Both Washington Irving's short story and Tim Burton's film offer unique and unforgettable experiences. If you have not already read the story or seen the film, we recommend that you do so. Both will take you on a dark and fascinating journey into the world of Sleepy Hollow.